Check, check. Traders, what's up? What's up? Yes, indeed, I am a little tardy today, but that will not stop us from dominating this beautiful market. It's another great day. I hope you guys are feeling well. Hope you're doing good. And hope you're ready to have another successful day. So, check out the disclaimer on the screen as you're tuning in. Remember that my results are not the typical results. In fact, despite what you might see in our chat room and from myself, the other mentors here in the community, trading is risky, trading is hard. A lot of people are still losing money and having a hard time. All right, a lot of people are still break even, trying to get to the other side of profitability. So keep that in mind. Take it slow. Utilize small size, utilize small cash accounts, utilize small share size, utilize simulators, practice, improve, become experienced and competent before exposing yourself to a ton of risk, as there's no need for your tuition to the market to be high as you learn. You can learn very cheap. You can learn as if you're going to a community college instead of paying a Harvard or Yale or even Columbia tuition, right? Why pay 100 grand to learn when you can learn for 500 bucks, 1,000 bucks, 3,000, right? Small cash account using just 5 shares, 1 share. Because the goal here is to not the goal right away is not to make money. In the long run, is the goal to make money? Yes, but right away the goal is to prove that you understand the system and the strategy. And you can do that by using 1 or 5 or 10 shares. So for anybody who's bleeding out a lot of money, well, you have to look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, what is your true goal, right? So with that being said, hit that thumbs up, and let's get locked and loaded. So it's a little late, so I'll go here a little fast here. So I'm watching TNXP, SLXN, QSI, and as a maybe SPAI. These are my top stocks today. It looks like a cap locks is on. That's fine. We'll leave it just like this. So I'll pose this here to the alert section and we'll be good to go. There it is. Okay, so I'm going to start off with TNXP and I'm going to make my way through the list here. This one started off yesterday in after hours around 16 cents, pushed up aggressively, and so far is doing well. It got all the way up there to 32.24. So I'm going to get some trend lines here. 32.24 pre-market high. Low of the pullback all the way down here around 23 cents. But as of recent, we've been holding the VWAP area nicely around 27. So, you know, can we continue to hold the VWAP and get that uptrend into the open? That would be nice to see, right? In terms of the daily chart, hey, if this thing does go, where can we potentially expect it to go, right? Where could be resistance if it's strong? And in this early stage here, I'm not seeing anything major up until perhaps 46 cents and then 84 cents. 84 cents, the high of the 19th of August. 84 cents. So again, that's 46 and then 84. $200 EMAs out of the way, so I think everything else looks good. BTCT is up on the scans, but I don't know if I'll watch it today. It all depends. I mean, if that's where the action is, then that's where we'll be. But if you know, if the cheaper stocks are stronger, then we'll probably stay here. So TNXP looks decent. We'll see how it does. Can we get that uptrend coming into the open? I'm going to take a quick second to start up my screen recording. That way I'm good to go. All right, there it is. Looks good. Now, QSI. QSI is up 167%, 92 million shares of volume. Really nice move. Currently around 170. Looks good. It's been trending up. Decent move. Our very first high point was 145. Since then, we've pushed up right up to 69. All right. Looks good. Looks decent. Daily chart. Room perhaps to $2. And then over 2, there's room to 246, so perhaps 250. Check, check. I'm gonna bring up my volume just a little bit here. All right, looks good. All right, what's next? Let me just, okay, I'll turn these levels to blue trend lines. That way it stands out a little more. This stock could be strong. Yesterday we did see something around this price range. That, you know, the stock that was getting halted up every second. It did come from a little lower, but you know, I think that was HCWB a few days ago or yesterday. My memory's a little skewed. But yeah, this price range is also pretty good. Next on the list is SLXN, which is currently up 72% with 62 million shares of volume. Pre-market high, it's 61.10. Low of the pullback at 35.56. 200 EMAs at 130. Guys, this is just the cycle of the market, right? So pretty soon all these cheaper stocks, they're gonna be dead. They're gonna be dead in like a few weeks. And then it's back to $10 stocks every day. The cycle and the flow of the market. Wherever, for me, you know, wherever the momentum is, I don't care if it's $100 stock, honestly. As long as there's clean opportunities, tight spreads, fairly decent spreads relative to price, let's say, doesn't matter. Any stock can get it. To start, I might not want to be ultra. I think this should be fine. And then, what's this one at? Setting my share size. Okay, SLXN. We got the 200 EMA at 130. We got, you know, let's see. Is there any daily levels that are really standing out? So on October 1st, we had 60 million shares of volume and a high point of 72 cents on that day. FBRX, $10 stock here. Yeah, let's see. Not bad. Definitely one to be added to the list. Maybe there's something here. So we got 2 minutes, 20 seconds. High point is at 11 for FBRX. So far, we're seeing a red candle. Maybe we might see a small pullback here. 200 EMA is at 11.33. So it's right up under the 200 EMA, which could potentially be resistance. There's a 2-minute warning. All right. Okay. We'll see how this does. It looks like we're going to get another beautiful day here is what I'm seeing. I mean, every day really is a beautiful day, right? I haven't broken a major rule, or let's just say a rule. I haven't broken a rule in a long time. Like 4 or 5 years time. Now we've had mistakes and there's been days where we've underperformed and things like that, but in terms of like breaking like a solid found rule, it's been over 5 years and it's never going to happen to us again. We've slayed those demons a long time ago. Took it behind the barn and did the dirty work. So coming into today, I feel pretty good. I feel pretty confident. I feel ready. There's nothing right now telling me that I cannot trade and be disciplined, be quick, look for the patterns and setups that I know and love. Nothing is stopping me right here, right now. Nothing is stopping me. So I'm going to take that same confidence into the open. If I see the edges and patterns that I know and love, I'm going to attack them, manage risk appropriately and accordingly, and position myself to be successful throughout the day. So hit that thumbs up and let's look forward to having a good session. I'm not sure which one to watch at into the open, and I wonder if this FBRX might be good. Let's pull it up over here. I'm gonna pull it up top, FBRX. Oh, they didn't give me that fill. Wow, that sucks. I'm gonna jump 96. Oh, okay. Not good. That was too high of a fill. I thought I sold into the halt up. It looks like I got a bad fill. Well, it was worth a shot. Again, the 200 EMA is up there, so it's one of those things. All right, TNXP, how are we doing? TNXP is where it's at. There is some selling. I gotta be careful about adding. Could have probably done better, but maybe it's gonna reject VWAP. 26, 25.5. All right. I think we could see the red to green here, so I'm gonna keep an eye.
FBRX QSI.
It looks like it might be coming down. There's a lot of selling. Okay, let me check out the other one, SLXN. We'll see. Five days at 38.45. Gosh. I better not be out of buying power. I'm gonna be so mad. I could have made money there. Come on.
EBRY.
41.5. Nice. Oh, I got filled the ask. Well, that's a major loss. I'm gonna get out there I'm gonna get out though for flat as it comes up a little bit. Should have been a good winning trade. Barely got break even. Maybe I hit the bids. 42.3, 42.7. It's so difficult to chase it, which I don't think I will. 42. It's best if we see a pullback, I think. Was that it? Maybe. It's like it's not dropping. I might add. Aggressive add, and that did not work. Good attempt. Maybe you got to be a little quicker to sell though. TNXP over VWAP could be good. It could drop more here. Not waiting. 43, taking 43, 40, 30. And the bounce is not immediate. Tight stop. Of course, I got a crap fill on that dip and rip of 40. Not good. All right, I'm going to ease off just a little bit. It needs to get over 42. It needs to get over 42 for the 1 minute candle to make the new high.
FBAX. QSI.
So far, so good. Just waiting. USI. I didn't even pay attention to that one. 42 is going to break. Oh my goodness. Well, that's a false breakout if I've ever seen one. QSI, can we get halted up? We haven't seen anything strong yet. We've seen like a couple candles, but that's about it. QSI, how's this looking?
EDR1. QSI.
Is this the second halt up? Wow. Where? Well, I guess I've been occupied, right? I do like that this one is back up, which means it might just go the second time. 46. I'm gonna give it a chance to go. Come on, KB. Come on, KB. Now that's a good trade. I should have maybe added, but 44. The first pullback should be really good, I hope. It's just going 45. Maybe I should have held longer. 45.10. I'm going to take on a little bit more risk if I can. Am I early? I am. Damn it. High or low? High or low? It's like a little spready. Or not, yeah, it's a little spready. There's a little bit of a range, which is not a, the range itself is not a bad thing with the spread. I'm gonna chase this entry a little bit. And it's not going. Oh, that's a little disappointing. I'm gonna miss that resumption on the other stock, more than likely. Was that 43.35? There's about a minute. Drop. It's not dropping, man. It'll be nice to see like a bigger pullback here, like a slightly bigger pullback. It's just holding up. That resumption. I could trade it. I think I might. I think I might trade the resumption. But I risk missing a dip here if it does dip. Resumption is 5 seconds. I'm gonna miss it.
QSI.
Oh, look at that resumption, man. See, I should have just traded the resumption. 62, 78, or at least 75. Could have gotten 65, 74, maybe. Time. There's 1 minute left in this 5 minute candle, so the stock needs to make up its mind right here, right now. Oh, what type of fill? Just disaster of fill right there. QSI, it's doing its thing. Opportunity is costing me here right now. I think this one can be strong. It's been all right, but do not false break and just false breaking and murdering me. Great. And I guess that buyer wasn't that big anyways. What was that high? 45, 80? Well, I'm back to flat. Great. 1K up the top. Not good. Struggling here in this consolidation. Now fly. Oh, damn. That's just going lower. Okay, cool. Its stock is just weaker compared to other ones. All right, I'm going to switch over to QSI. And I wanted to take that early too, just in case it would go crazy. But QSI, and I'm late to this one, so it's going to be a little bit more tricky to get involved. You're going to have to throw out some trades and just see how it goes. What's that low? 7.3. High of days 89. And that previous pre-market high 69.70 area. I gotta get some water. Oh, I'm so late to that. Let's just take that loss. That's on me. Why did I wait? Should have just jumped in. Or this stock is okay from what I'm seeing, but I would have liked to trade it from that resumption. Or halting down, halting down. Well, to start the day, I think at highs we're up 1200.
QSI.
Let me do a full rotation here. FRBX. This one could give a red to green. It's possible. SLXN is trying at VWAP again. Kind of missing it, pulling it up. Continue, 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 continue. And we're still in this huge consolidation. The stock is just going sideways. So are we going to go up or down out of this consolidation? Only time will tell. Only time will tell. If it does go, the key will be to get the first breakout and then position myself to just, ride the rest of the momentum at that point. See, my fill right there is absolute BS. Come on. I bought down at 41. I'm in at 47, basically. The moon. 43 fill or 44 fill. Come on. It's all nice until the spreads become crazy, right? Which is the thing with some of these stocks at like $15, $10. We've had markets where there'll be like 7, 8, 9, 10, $15 stocks. It has a range, but the spreads are tight still. But when you have a wide spread and a wide range, then it's like it almost becomes like the wild wild west. So you have to use limit orders at that point to get at least a fair fill. That's where the latter honestly could be better than even pure limit orders, because pure limit orders on level 2 you have to wait for the price to come down. Come on, FBRX. Let's dance. Oh my gosh. Let's dance. Let's dance. I want it back down. Resumption is in about a minute. QSI. And we're coming down with high volume. I think we could see the bounce in terms of like a dip, but it might trend lower, being that the volume here is so high. But there might be a quick relief bounce before it continues to the depths. 10 seconds. We're at 164. Here we go.
QSR.
I should have took that aggressive. Can we keep going? Nope. Again, I think the odds are that it doesn't keep going, but it's showing some strength here. So it's showing some fight. I probably would have got a terrible fill trying to short 70 right there. Anyhow, it's FBRX jumping in and getting blazed. Cutting that trade. Was looking for the breakout to 1050, but no good. It's gonna go this time. The time I'm not in, it's gonna fly to 1070. Jeez. Right idea. Should have tried it again the second time. It's halting up 10. Fine. Alright. The day has finally begun. This is it. Now we dance. Now FBRX. It's time.
FBFX.
And I got a crazy high fill too, I think. On the dip. Well, no, 30 to 60. Okay, not bad. It's not bad. It's a decent trade. Now, Pastor gets ready to ascend. No fear, no hesitation. Playoff time. On this resumption, I'm either going to be up like 3K or down like 3K. But I accept the risk. It's going to be big boy time. USI Christmas tree setup. See, that volume profile is important, man. Seeing that high selling volume coming down, a good index. So people ask me, hey, Relentless, do you look at the chart?
QSR.
Well, as I look at the level 2 most of the times, you still have to glance at the chart to see what's going on. And right here on the first haul down, selling volume is already pretty high. So chances are the stock probably just sells off. And I did try to go short at 70. No shares available. If I could have gotten a good fill, I'm not saying I would have held it all the way down, but at least like a 10-cent scalp here would have been nice. Guys, be sure to hit the thumbs up if you're now tuning in to the YouTube channel. If you're watching on, hit that thumbs up, subscribe. FBRX, the stock that I'm looking at right now. This one, you know, I mean, it's the only thing that's strong. I think, I mean, I can double check the scans, but I think this is the one to watch. And the one that might be the stock of the day. Now, the only troubling thing here, so I'm hoping we get a good pullback because resistance is at 1133 as of right now. And so if we can open up and get a quick pullback early, could be good. Because in fact, even a lower resumption honestly might be even better because the further we are away from there coming up with strength, the better it is. Sometimes I'd like if we're to get halted up in this situation, like get halted up like within 20 cents of the resistance, so that once we resume, we're already over it. But the way how this looks is that it's gonna go into, it's gonna go into resistance. It does make me wonder about size, like if I should probably not go as crazy because this nonsense resistance is here to slow us down. So, okay, this is what I'll do. I'll start with more moderate size FDRX. I'm gonna have this size here smaller to where I can still make money. And then if it goes good and then there's a second trade sizing up right away. Resumption time. 1 and 15 seconds. What I'm going to do is actually switch this around. Let's put this one here. Let's put this here. And then on this side, all right, that looks good. That looks good. Looks like a plan. Now, does this stock want to dance? Is the real question. Or is this a bluff? Can we rip through this resistance and make new highs over 1140? 10 seconds, no fear, no hesitation. If I see what I like, I'm in. All right, here we go. 1080.
FBI.
Dip, 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 dip. Crap. Son of a gun. Son of a gun. No entry. Well, my plans have gone to ruins. These dang stocks, man. Just give us one entry. One entry is all we're asking here. Now, granted, where it resumed, it didn't sell off. I would have had to buy 1120, which would have been an aggressive entry, but paid off. Paid off. 1120, I think, is where we could have been in, but again, right below that. So if I would have bought that trade, the flip side would have been I'm in 1125, 1130, right at the resistance, and if it did choose to give the pullback, then I'm selling maybe 1050, and then I feel like an idiot because I bought. But you gotta just if you decide to jump in, you gotta know the risk, and you have to also know this could be the reward. Now it gets more risky, it's even more expensive. But we go again. I'm going to look for the same trade again. And this time, okay, we've cleared the resistance. Great. Can we see the entry? There was an end. I think there was an entry. I mean, again, it reminds me of like last month where the stock resumes and the entry simply is, hey, it's not dropping. Risky business for sure, but I mean, I can definitely assume that the more aggressive traders in our community are probably already in, and sold into the move up. I wouldn't be surprised, right? It just comes down to that risk tolerance and that aggression if you're, really just looking to go for it.
MDAR.
So 0641. We got about a minute and some change. Or about, let's say, two minutes. All right, 0641. We got right now about a minute. Right now about a minute. Guys, be sure to hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. If you're a new viewer, hit that thumbs up, subscribe. The day is still young. The night is still young. In my opinion, the day is now starting here. Sadly, we didn't get an entry on that last trade, that last setup. But doesn't mean that there won't be a great entry here, right? These stocks in this price range have been ripping all the way up to like 18, 19. So I'm looking to be on the aggression. I'm looking to be firm. I accept the risk. No pain, no gain. Scared money will not make any money. And relentless trader has the honey. Hopefully that came out well. Yeah. 10 seconds. As you guys can see, I'm a madman here. We're at 12:10. Here we go. Perhaps a 10-minute. It is showing significantly high resumption. We're seeing 13:20 resumption here. 13 resumption. Oh, 6:41. So it looks like it'll be 10-minute halt. 10-minute halt. It's probably going to resume at like 12:50 to 13. It just needs to give the entry here. So we'll probably see resumption at 11:41. 11:41. Let me just check on some of the other stocks here quickly. QSI. QSI, I did give a bounce. Could have watched it, but again, a little occupied. Could have pulled it up though for sure. SLXN, SPAI, choppy. TNXP, choppy. Waiting patiently. Today's earnings for Nvidia. We'll see how they do. Is it? I think it's after the close, maybe. Can we soar up there to 150? They have really high expectations for that company. So even if it beats like last time, even if it beats, it might not still even go up, right? It might still sell off, which for the long run, it's not a bad thing really. The company is so strong that they're just looking at guidance. 11:41, a minute and 40 seconds. Trading is luck and skill. So some of the people on the comments are talking about trading being luck and skill. I don't know if I believe in luck. What I do believe in is that things will happen in your favor and against you, right? Things will happen like let's just say a fill. Like you could get filled high, you could get filled low, right? I mean, it's just part of the game. Like there's been a day where I've forgot to change my share size and I bought a stock like this, massive size. It was a winner. There's also been a day where I've done that and it's a big loser, right? So things will happen for you and against you, but as long as you're consistent with yourself and the strategy that you're trading, assuming that the strategy is profitable, with enough discipline and time, consistency is definitely a possibility. You need an edge in the game. 20 seconds, 20 seconds, 12:10. This is game 7. Cavaliers versus Golden State. And right now I'm LeBron James with the ball in my hand to dominate this setup here. Watch this. 12:10. Here we go. Dip, 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 dip. LeBron James, baby. There's a hidden buyer at 14. I didn't take it. Great trade. Not bad. LeBron James for the win. You got to be confident and fierce. It might bounce. It might bounce. It might bounce. I'm going to take 13. I'm going to hold this. Unless it stops me out, which it will. Okay, that's all right. Man, I messed up at 14 because if I have the goal was if I have a good winning trade, if the second entry comes, just get in with size. So I would have been in 3,000 shares at 14.05 or so, selling at 65.70, and making another 2,000, 3,000. I could have been up 5K here if I had stuck to the plan fully. So, and maybe instead of LeBron James here, maybe I was one of the other guys. Not good. Not good, brother. Did not stick to the full plan. There was a hidden buyer here because there was some selling and it did not crack. See, the thing is though that's tricky in those situations is how big is the order? We don't know. If it's let's say 25, 30,000, then that's enough for it to, more than likely hold. But if the order is let's say 8 to 10K, it's like the moment I would have been buying, it would have been coming down, and then it just, the trade then goes to ruin. Maybe I'm buying at 14, and I should have been buying it like 1370, where maybe let's say it would have pulled back to like 1370. So I'd be selling, and then it's already curling back up, and it's a loss. But again, the more aggressive traders I can see. So if somebody else, like let's say one of the mentors, the other mentors, let's say Tim, Marcelo, Triad. If one of those guys are up 7K, I know what transpired. But you gotta be aggressive, right? And you gotta accept the risk if it does go against you. SPAI. SPAI, is this one maybe worth looking at here? How do I feel about the dip? Is this dip? Let me look at the chart again. How's the volume? I mean, it's kind of topping, tailing. The 5-minute candle. It could be backside. It's hard to say though. Volume relative to 5-day volume. Pretty high. It could be backside. It might bounce though, but if I'm trading it, being that I didn't take the opportunity to size up already in a drop size and just look to add small gains and lock in the green day. Six, seven. What's the time? 17 and 51 seconds. SPAI is interesting. Looks like there's opportunity on that stock. Oh, 17. We got about 1 minute. What are the odds that this gets back to Hive Day? Based off the current volume profile, I'd say not likely. It's possible, but I'd say not likely. Maybe it can, but and then just look for the bounce, like the relief bounce, and then that's it. Perhaps it's an early day. We got about 6 seconds. We're at 1261.
FBAX.
I'm not gonna get in. Maybe there's another entry. Well, that was pretty good. There's a spread, but that was pretty good. And here's where it goes to the depths. Can we see a new low? Still holding 60s. Oh, it's gonna bounce again. See, on these stocks, right? On the best days on this type of stock is when the first halt up gives the entry. And because you're already so green, like you just have the confidence to just do anything. So on that big trade at 14, you're right there. I'm not even thinking twice. I'm just buying. Before you know it, you're up 8K. I'm up 8K on a stock like this, and it's a good day. In like 4 or 5 trades. But I think that's it. Unless something else comes, I think that's it. Everything else is in the slums. Best to not overtrade, and unless this gets over 1350 here and holds. Let's see. Does it have what it takes? The spreads are if it's a false breakout, it's probably going to drop back to like 1290, 60 cents risk. If it's bad, there's 1330, 50. Okay, can we hold? Do not blaze me. Don't you dare. Oh, I didn't hold it.
MDAR.
And there's 13. There's a 50-cent risk. It's not going to go. It might still try again. That wasn't a bad attempt, though. Wasn't a bad attempt. It's here again. It's a second try to charm. It might be. Freak. I'm not in. Well, just like that. Son of a gun. Son of a gun. See, I could have bought back 1350 again. I didn't. Here's 1450. Can we get locked in? This is good because short sellers will get trapped. Come on, lock in, lock in. Just lock in for us here. Well, the day is not over, it would seem. But the only bad thing there is like it's not good knowing that that's where the entries can come. And some people are probably in since at 13 or lower, but we would have wanted to add something there, you know, in that area. Would have wanted to be in at 50, selling at 14 or 14.20. To not add nothing it's just, you know, just not good. And it reminds me of the first move because down there at break of 10, I was long at 10 the first time. It dips below 10 and then the second time. So it's pretty similar to that. Second try to charm. Man, severely undercapitalized. And then this makes me feel a little more reluctant to size up because it's like I should have already been up so much more to risk more, you know? It's definitely a bit of a predicament. So I think I'm gonna have to do the same thing again, which is to use a moderate size to where I could make something, but not enough to where if I do lose, I'm like immediately flat in one trade. So I'm gonna have to just use something just a little on the smaller side. The market continues to be elusive and tricky. It's why it's never easy, you know. Even if you can see an entry coming, it's like still. Short sellers are now trapped. How far can this stock go? I say 17. I think 17 is possible here. Resumption time 25:33, assuming it's 5 minutes. Can't be afraid of losing here. Scared money is not going to do nothing for us. On the other side of risk, there's greatness. On the other side of risk, there's greatness. If I'm going to lose, I'm going to lose taking all the great setups that I know and love. That's it. And if that happens, it's still a great day. Nothing to be worried about. Yes. 1 minute 30 seconds to greatness. QSI. $25.33. Less than a minute. Less than a minute. $25.33. We're halted up at 14.52. Thirty seconds. 30 seconds. Here we go. 14.52. It looks like it's 10 minutes. We're probably going to resume at like 15 something. 15.10 is my guess. Like 15.10. XCUR. Is this one halted as well? What's the volume? Oh, I gotta adjust my share size here. Do not forget to change your share size from those penny stocks, man. That would be the death of me here. What time is this one? So that'll be 30, 33, 30 and 33 seconds versus 28 and 18 seconds. So XCUR, I could use a really small size here, just 1,000 shares. The volume, what's the volume? I mean, the volume actually is decent. That was 340 going into the resumption. It's at 10:38. 28, there's about a minute. Let's just see. Daily chart looks good. This could be good. Could be good. $10.38. XCUR, 18 seconds till greatness. We're currently at 10:38. Here we go.
XCUR.
There's too much of a spread. Okay. It might go, but it might go. I would have needed to be in at like 950 though. There's a seller at 10 of some sort. Maybe hidden. Okay, there it goes. There it goes. I'm gonna try 10 again. And it's not working. Alright, that one might be a flop. 2 minutes to the other one. See, once we clear 10 right there, we need to push 1040, 1050, halt up 1088. Worth the shot, but again, the better trade for me would have been 10, like 950, which I didn't take it. I hesitated because the halt down was so close. It's a bit like a bit of a false halt down trade. All right, switching back to FBRX. FBRX, allow me to have this dance. Less than 1 minute to resumption here. We're at 1452. Setup looks good. Short sellers are trapped. Talk to me nicely. 43 seconds till greatness here. Yes, brother. Yes, 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 yes. Be flying like Superman. I already got on blue and red today. Blue and red. My slippers here. Red slippers. Got on the Superman colors so I can fly. We're aiming for Pluto.
FBI.
Dip, dip. Yes, 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 yes. Oh. Oh, you son of a. Hmm. Feel me, feel me, feel me, feel me, feel me, feel me, feel me. Okay, good. All right, that's fair. It looked like there was another hidden buyer there, but it didn't work. And I think I got a not so great fill coming out. Let's check. Oh no, that was decent actually. Fair, 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 pretty fair.
FBI.
Pretty fair, pretty fair. So the moment I bought, it was already dropping. It held there at that whole dollar for a little bit. I don't know, I think this resumption might be good. Again. Oh my gosh. The risk is real. The risk is real. For sure, without a doubt. The risk is real. What I don't like is all this waiting though, you know, like 5, 10 minutes. You gotta wait 5, 10 minutes every time. Short sellers are supposed to be covering into this new high. The stock is halted down. Do I just take these gains and run? I'll start by sizing down to half. Geo with some crazy trades there. Way to go, man. That's like perfect bottom tick and top tick trades. I've sized down, taking it easy. Guys, be sure to hit the thumbs up. If you're a new viewer, consider subscribing to the channel. It's currently 10:33. The next resumption will be at 36 in 10 seconds. I have really small size here. If it doesn't hold tight against the current lows and curl, I think I'll leave it alone for good. It's possible that it does like some sort of, there's a range here. So we'll see. Will it go all the way to the lower side of this area, maybe down to 13, or can we see a bounce sooner? $36 in 10 seconds. Hopefully we get a bounce. Less than a minute. Guys, be sure to check out the chat room. Check out Momo Pro, the scanning software that I'm using. Momo Pro, you guys can utilize code Relentless for 25% off for 6 months. And lastly, if you're interested in learning how to trade this quick style, you guys can check out the course website. I'll post these links here in a bit. 10 seconds if we're going to resume here at 14:04. Here we go.
If B at X.
Fills are so slow, man. Come on down. Price is right. Dip, 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 dip for me. No dip. More, dip, more. I give in. Oh, okay, it's gonna hold. Trying again. Could flush out hard here, but risky business. All right, I'll ease off a bit. I don't need to capture every single area here. And there's the dip that oof. See? Well, and I'm gonna ease off and miss it. These stocks make you want to go mad sometimes, man. That's the dip that I'm expecting to see there. Dollar share bounce. All good, all good. All right, I think the stock is still, you know, it's still alive, let's say. Can we retest the highs again eventually? Perhaps. Perhaps. And which means the best entries are probably not going to be the resumption anymore. $13.10, so clean. $14.10 in 3 seconds. It's 2 seconds later. Not bad. Time, party. That spread is miserable. Can we see something on the ask? I'm gonna cut it. Oh no, no. Absolutely botched that, man. Alright. When I saw 1290, I'm like, nope, don't sell, don't sell. That was like, perfect for the reclaim right there. It's just too tight of a drop to really Titanic. Alright, I'm gonna ease off. That's it. I'm done. I'm taking the green. See, on a stock, even with everything we witnessed, it's still a day for me to be up like 8,000 if I'm to trade to the best of my abilities. So there's work to be done here. It was here. The opportunity was there. I can't be upset. The opportunity was there. Aggression, pace, power, accepting risk, taking a little bit of size. The opportunity was there. But that's gonna do it for me. It's this stock. It's possible it could still get back to high of day, but I think I'm gonna take the green and walk away. And I'm gonna actually leave early because there's some things I gotta do. I would go in Gen 1. I mean, if you guys want to, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of people who might be willing to talk without the pastor being there, but I don't know. Sometimes when I'm not there, it's like no one wants to go. But Gen 1 and Gen 2, Gen 3, those chats are available for anybody to jump in and have a conversation with or without Relentless Trader. But I'm going to shut it down. Stay safe, stay green, hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. And again, I'll post the links here for the classes, or the chat room, and the scanners. We're going to get out of here. Bro, I just need to get to the point where I'm not saying that I saw how much I could have made and I'm not at that amount. Like, I need to be at that amount every time because the opportunity's there. I overtrade that area out of the resumption, and I'm like, let me just ease off. The drop that I expect to come comes. I don't take it. Just unacceptable there. Let's see, what else do we have here? Chat room. And I'll post the Momo Pro link as well. Green is good. Tomorrow again. Tomorrow again. All right, guys, take care. Stay safe. Stay green. Relentless Trader signing out early. Early day.